Hi, I'm Andrew Holland, CEO of the Fusion Industry Association. Fusion energy holds the promise of clean, secure, virtually limitless power. Making fusion a reality starts with the companies, the engineers, the materials experts, and the innovators building the global supply chain behind it all. In our supply chain report, we're highlighting the real-world work already happening to turn fusion from promise into power. The Fusion Industry Association's 2025 Supply Chain Report is based on survey responses from private fusion companies and their suppliers. Nearly half of the world's private fusion companies participated in this survey. As fusion progresses from the research lab to industrial applications, this report offers a detailed snapshot of the challenges facing the growing fusion supply chain. Investment in the fusion supply chain nearly doubled from $250 million in 2023 to $434 million in 2024. However, significant and urgent gaps and opportunities remain. Key challenges we identify for suppliers include uncertainty from fusion companies. That means the lack of clear financial commitments and development roadmaps makes it difficult for suppliers to plan and invest appropriately. And supply constraints on critical components. A broad range of essential materials, including high-temperature, superconducting wire, fusion fuels, and specialized materials, are in short supply or difficult to source. 57 affiliate members, suppliers, participated in the 2025 supply chain survey. 86% reported increased business with the fusion industry over the past year, collectively investing over $230 million in expanding their capacity, including hiring staff and acquiring new equipment to meet rising demand. Despite this growth, 83% of suppliers view building capacity for fusion as a business risk, largely due to the uncertainty surrounding long-term demand. 81% stated that a lack of clarity and commitment from fusion companies makes it difficult to justify scaling up operations. Only 31% of suppliers are willing to expand capacity at their own risk, while 46% would consider doing so if fusion companies shared some of the risk. Why is building the fusion supply chain complex? Fusion is at the cutting edge of science, and the supply chain begins with materials, metals, high-temperature superconductors, magnets, lasers, diodes, high-grade ceramics, sourced from specialized suppliers around the world. But the picture isn't all challenge. The number of advanced manufacturers has grown steadily over the past decade, with companies in the US, Europe, and Asia expanding capacity and moving from pilot to commercial scale production. For example, in the last 5 years, the number of high-temperature superconducting tape manufacturers has doubled. Every company reported at least one key component or material where they expressed concerns about the short or long-term availability. 31% of our members reported concerns about the availability of precision engineering and manufacturing suppliers to meet current commercial needs. This will rise to 63% for future needs. So what is needed to solve supplier scaling challenges and allow for global commercial deployment? First, give suppliers confidence to invest in building capacity through financial security. We need to de-risk capacity building through supporting the development of public-private partnerships, helping fund pilot plants, and invest in creating steady international fuel supply chains. Second, give them the insight to make long-term plans by standardizing components and performance criteria, developing and harmonizing fusion-specific regulatory frameworks, establishing rules for the use of 3D printed materials in high-risk industries, and convening regular global forums. Third, upskill suppliers to meet the needs of fusion. This will be achieved by expanding and modernizing fusion-focused education, leveraging national laboratories as training hubs, and promoting cross-sector talent migration. The fusion community, including developers, suppliers, and governments, must continue working collaboratively to de-risk investment, improve market visibility, and build the workforce needed. With the right support, we can build a robust, agile supply chain that will help deliver commercial fusion energy to the world. To read the Fusion Supply Chain Report for 2025, click the link below or visit the Fusion Industry Association's website.